water bottle out my car.
We better be normal and natural, huh? We better be regular.
The whole 5 minutes you had to do that. You waited exactly till the countdown went to 0. And
We better be regular people.
Yeah, I didn't think y'all was
water
going
bottle out
to
that car.
It's not water bottle.
I didn't think y'all was gonna unmute me.
It's all right,
I'm
girl.
mute you as we come off and we go live. So
We is family. It's okay. Get your mama
Child, I
water
need
bottle
the
out
water
that car.
so bad.
Huh?
Jayla, get that water.
Thank you.
We love what? What we love, Rodney?
Listen,
Y'all, I need the water in my life so bad. Have y'all ever had the 1186 water? I'm about to get my Stanley Cup.
God upon that water, you hear?
I hope that didn't catch
It
that part.
springs from the flow,
We
from the
called it.
springs of heaven.
because
It
that's the
flows.
first thing we heard was praying in our water.
What a way to start the line.
Hey,
What a
y'all.
way to start the live.
Say y'all.
Hello, family, friends, visitors. Welcome to the house of Trinity.
It's a house, all right.
This is
Yeah.
you, me, and the Trinity's Christ Connections and Conversations. Y'all, as you can tell, the family is here. The family is here, and we so excited. You know, we got our brothers in the house tonight. And my good sis. But you know, I'm your cousin, your sister, your friend, your auntie. And Coach Evie, you know, co-founder of Cheat Codes for Adjusting Your Crown, a 30-day guide to self-awareness. And yes, you can find that on the Amazon. Amazon.
Go buy, y'all. There's some good stuff in there.
There's some good stuff.
Baby,
in there.
we put some blood, sweat, and tears behind that material, huh? That's real life stuff, and it's good.
And it's good.
It's good stuff. I'm sorry.
Go ahead and tell the people who you are in case they don't know.
I am Kimberly Siobhan Walker.
Not the whole government name, baby.
Government. I hope the FBI not looking for.
That is me. Elder Kim, Sister Kim, Kimberly Kim, Mama, Sister Auntie, friend. That's just me. Hey y'all. God bless y'all.
God bless the people. The third person, because you know we wanted to feel holy. So you know we thought we was gonna bring in a third, you know, just for the follow up for the Son, one for the Holy Ghost. So our third partner in crime is none other than Coach J. Hart.
Reverend Bishop, Prophet, Brother, Pastor,
All of
Wow.
Say hello to you.
Author.
Wow. That's what we doing today, y'all. Let me get my act right together because y'all in rare form and I'm still in the third of heaven from church. So let me come on down. let me come from glory. But man, no, you know what? No, I am he is I am forever and always your brother, your friend, Coach J. Hart, from that great state of Michigan. You know, we gonna all the way from the 31 third. You know what we do. Just glad to be here, man. Glad to be back, man. See my brothers down here with me, man. I haven't seen them in a minute. They were talking about me while I was getting on live with us. But I ain't gonna say it was you, Rodney. I mean, it was you, but I ain't gonna say it was all of you because Ebony was starting it and stuff. You know, she was egging it on and stuff. But no, it's a joy. Yes, you. Stop clutching your pearls because it was you. But man, it's always a joy, man, to be back on live with my friends, family, and my neighbors.
I just gotta say this right quick. I don't know what church was like for you today, Brother Bishop, Prophet, Pastor, but the glory of the Lord still rests upon you, huh? You look so holy.
Hey, you know what, man? Let's go tell the people that's here, man, because y'all. Hey, look, go to the other people. Go to the other
getting
people.
glory vibes. I was getting light skin vibes. He was looking at himself in the camera. I was getting
Wow. Boy, the hating is real tonight. The hating is real.
I like to feel like this chill. You know what?
Introduce everybody else. Let everybody else introduce themselves, man. Come on, I'm done. I'm through.
Janarica, ladies
I'm
first.
through.
Tell the people hello.
Hello, I'm Janarica. I am who I am. What am I tonight, though? I am.
You just not tonight. You are founder of Helping Hands.
Oh yeah, I'm the founder of Compassionate Hands of Hope.
Yeah.
Ebony created the logo, and now she said,
And now she don't even know the name.
So yeah, I'm Janarica, from the great state of Alabama by way of Opelika.
Alabama.
If y'all don't know where that is, we're right next to Auburn. But I'm not an Auburn. I am an Alabama fan.
Or the best HBCU in the land.
Definitely so. Tuskegee. I'm about 18 minutes from Tuskegee at the max.
Yeah.
If that far. But I'm glad to be here with you all. I'm excited. Y'all woke me up tonight backstage. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we had a good backstage.
And y'all heard me screaming for my water.
Yeah, she is the mother. Get my water out that car. That's all.
Who needs Alexa when you got kids?
Not Jay don't want to get his sweatshirt. Don't nobody care about Southern.
I heard somebody say the best HBCU hit.
That's what I said, and I said what I said, and I stand on what I said.
With her chest in her office.
Go ahead and say what you're gonna say, little brother. Since you talking.
I'm Jay. That's it. Last time we was on here, I didn't have no hair. I was bald headed. Now we back. I got hair hanging in my face. I went through a midlife crisis. This church is running me rampant. I'm trying to pastor and pull the people into Jesus, but it's kind of like dealing with Moses and the Israelites sometimes. So I'm just Jay.
Just Jay.
Just Jay. Just like we had a Just Michael the last episode.
We did, didn't we?
We had Just Michael, now we got Just Jay.
Just Jay.
Good brother Rodney.
Pastor Reverend Rodney.
Well, I was waiting. I was waiting patiently because what up, Coach Jay? You oh man, I am Rodney. I am from Harrisburg, North Carolina, about maybe 10, 15 minutes outside of Charlotte. And I'm excited. I'm feeling family reunion vibes. Like yes. I'm excited. To y'all that's watching, y'all don't know. We have never, besides Kim and Ebony, we've never met each other in real life. So the vibe that you see here, even though it seems like we haven't. But let me tell you, when we do, I'm all the way down.
Listen, I'm
still waiting on somebody to make the plan. Make the plan. Somebody got to make the plan.
Everything on social media.
I'm really
thinking never met in person, Janarica. That's bad.
I'm gonna plan a family reunion for us, like for real. Because
I'm sorry, y'all. I got to pick on our sister for a minute because every time y'all say her name, I get Wakanda forever.
You leave my sister alone.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
My name.
While he talking, he got this hair and his glasses. I feel a Dwayne Wayne anointing on this here camera. Don't do that.
Is he talking about my name?
Yes, dude.
Oh my God.
Let that go.
Just Jay.
Please let that go. Please let that go.
My name is so it's just like the clothing line Nautica. It is, and you just add a J in front of it. I don't know why they decided to put
Jay, please tell them to let that go, Jay. Please tell them to let that go.
About the Janarica situation, but we not. Ebony, take it away.
See, my girls got
take it away. Take it away.
Please.
I thought we wanted to fight for a minute.
No, we don't. No, we don't want to fight. No.
No, ain't no fight. That's all.
That's all right.
Hey, you was about
that.
to
I felt strength. I felt purpose.
Because my girl is strong.
It all.
Did you see how them women was fighting in Wakanda?
Hey,
the women carried the tribes.
Okay,
Baby, we were gonna throw our
Right, I'm about to say any right.
You decided already as a black family.
You know what? You stay hating on somebody. Supposed to be uplifting and strengthening and empowering.
Yeah, Jay.
Oh, Jay.
Jonathan. Don't make me call your whole government name on him.
Yeah, she wasn't talking to me, Jonathan.
Clear it up, Grogan. Clear it up.
And what did y'all say was the name of this one?
This is
Dysfunctional Black Families.
Exactly.
the Black Simpsons. That's what this is.
Why does she say your name like New Jack City, Miss Hawkins?
The state of black marriages. Why did I get married? So I know some of us married, some of us divorced, some of us done got married, got divorced, got remarried, got divorced again. One of us is a widow. So for those of us who just a simple, if you have been divorced, would you get remarried again? Let's start there. Rodney, you raised your hand first, so go.
I was raising my hand on the divorce part. Yes. Would I get remarried again? Absolutely. I am loving
Jay.
See what I'm saying? This is why, right here. This is
was supposed to be a serious moment for him.
I love my new life. I love it. I wouldn't, because we're grown, I wouldn't talk bad about my ex. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we grown, people grow apart, blase. But the remarried part, I would tell anybody, man, they had it right when they say that song, second time around. So
I need a third. I'll tell you. Because my second time was bad.
I cannot with y'all. But I love it. I mean, I do. I love it. I love everything about her. She brings out the best in me. I've never been this happy in my life. And I have,
beautiful.
Help me, Jesus. If I was like Paul, I was the chiefest of sinners.
The chiefest of sinners.
Well, you shut up and keep on talking.
But God has made a way. But God. And I can't wait till we get into the conversation, because I'm gonna share something that I told my wife before we got married, like before we even start kicking it real good. You know what I'm saying? Because like I jumped in her inbox, all of that stuff. So yeah. I can't wait.
This is good. That's
cool. I need to take the inbox jumper serious. I do not take inbox jumpers serious.
Why
not? It depends
they inboxing me and everybody else.
Well, let me tell you what I said. Right?
That might not be true.
So I had a relationship with my wife's mom, right? Like we were real close. Like best of friends. Like we were close. I didn't jump into my girl. I didn't jump into her inbox till like my current marriage was like, my previous marriage was like super over, like it ain't no coming back, all of that stuff. So what I do, one of my businesses is waterless mobile detail, right? So I come and I wash the car. I don't need no water or anything. So I jumped in her inbox and was like, hey, when you gonna let me come and wash your car? And her reply is car code for me or really code for my car? And I was about to say, what car? Hey, don't threaten me with a good time. I was like, your car, man, your car. I want to get, you know what I'm saying? Like your car. She's like, oh, okay. And it just went from there. Nice.
Can I ask a quick question? and it's kind of like a digression. How you wash your car with no water? I just want to know. I'm wondering. I got questions. I'm legit wondering.
I was wondering myself.
It's a proprietary compound that I use. You spray it on the car. It washes and waxes the car at the same time.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
So, what's the name of it again?
Waterless Mobile Detail.
Cool.
So okay, we'll come back to this after the show because I got more questions. But anyway.
Elder Kim, you all right over there?
I'm good.
No. Because why you bringing so heavy?
I'm okay. I just had to relocate, but I'm good. Hey, you're right.
Did you run to the next room?
Huh?
Y'all are not serious tonight.
I'm good.
You know what? We're so unserious tonight, and
that's what family do. But we for real. Good.
We always unserious. We got 13 people on here. I need to know who in this list of 13 people, because I don't want to say some things.
Well, don't say it then. If you got to worry about who gonna hear it, don't you say it.
Come on, wisdom.
Go backstage.
You send us a note in either one of these chats.
I left my phone. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to wing it.
Well, go get it, Sugar. Just go run and get it.
Well, she already ran to wherever she at now. You want her to run again?
Yeah, sometimes you got to.
Hey, you got to pop out and show me.
Dun, 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 dun.
The way I can't with y'all. So, Country J Hart, prophet.
Yeah, you
prophet.
Glory Beard.
Wow. What was the question? I mean, we went so many twists and turns right now. You know, what was the original question that we were supposed to be answering?
Well, the original question was for those who have been divorced or married or whatever, and are now maybe in a state of singleness, would you consider
Rodney
remarrying?
Jay, shut up, man.
That's my people. That's my people. Hey, hey, listen. That's my people right there. Hey, they y'all see something wrong with y'all.
They need to go. Just Jay needs to go dipped again. You need to go back to the altar.
Wow.
Yes.
Anywho, I've thought about it. Have not thought long about it, but I have thought about it. At this point in my life, I am super busy with a whole bunch of stuff that's going on and yada yada yada. So I would do a woman injustice if I tried to date her at this point in time in my life. Will I want to get remarried? Some say yes, some say no. If I leave it to my bishop, he say I better. At this time, no, but in the near future, yes.
Okay, and I respect your honesty about your situation and opinion, but can we dive a little bit deeper? Jay, come on, bro. You know you called to be somebody's whole husband. Like that's literally just who you are.
Wait. You said whole husband because I thought, hey, because I was like, well, dang. Wow, that was like, I'm like, where my pearls at? Shoot, I mean, dang, don't tell all my business on this daggone live. I don't know the 13 people that's listening. Shit, they might know me.
Even though they are here, can you and I have a conversation as brother and sister?
Of course.
15 now.
I feel like you gave us the safest answer you could give.
You
I don't
said
even really feel like that's your truth. It sounds good.
He be lying.
But I don't even really feel like that's your truth. I feel like your heart's desire is to really be a whole husband. But
that's what
or whatever has caused you to be a lot more cautious than you would normally be because you just don't want to repeat certain steps. But we can
When did this turn into reading Rainbow? I mean,
but at the end of the day, we
Hush,
still
Jay.
demons. Like I feel like you ain't telling God's whole truth about your life.
I'm at a place so I am at a place and stage right now where I am called to be the co-pastor of my church. And that right there is one of the alarming things where I'm like, I'm a whole nigga myself. So I just need to make sure that the woman that I get is not a whole nigga too. So I'm kind of cautious about what I say and what I do. And like I said, for real, like there's a lot of stuff going on. Like my grandmother just passed last year, and she took up. I ain't gonna say she took up, but her illness and stuff took up a lot of space and time. So now I'm just trying to take this time to debrief and exhale for a minute. And yeah, after that,
it's cute. It's cute.
Hey man, that's somebody else. Janata, don't you want to I'm about to look. Hey, hold on. Hey Jay, watch this. Go ahead and take yourself. They're gonna keep on asking. They're gonna keep questioning me after I just said, Rodney, after I done said my answer 2 or 3 times, I changed it twice and stuff, and you gonna sit there and keep asking me questions and stuff. Janatica, don't you want to boo thing? That's what we going back up to Janatica. You go ahead and action. Shoot.
I was loving the conversation between you and Kim.
It was cute,
of course it was, because it had nothing to do with you. You ain't had to say nothing.
I was feeling it because I feel the same way you feel. Like it's like, you know, you got so much going on in life and so much that's happening. But I wouldn't say I would do somebody an injustice. I would love to be married again. I know I am a whole wife. I know what to do, how to do. I know how to make the home. I know how to do everything that there is for me to do. I have to have someone who is just as strong as I am, who is willing to deal with and put up with where I am in my life. Like, I don't have time to babysit egos. I don't stroke egos. No, I don't, Coach Jay. I'm sorry. So if we're like, you're gonna have to already kind of be whole yourself. I don't really have the time to put somebody together to make them, because I just don't have that. I don't have that time in my life right now. So I can't put anybody together. I will help to build on you and to help build you up. But Jay, your neck is about to come off of your body.
I mean, because Jay, they talking to you, man. Look, let me mute.
But I don't have the time or the place. Like, I have a super busy life with my child who is doing sports. I have a super busy life with community. I have a super busy life with church and family. And somebody is going to have to, what did he say? Taking notes. Somebody is going to have to already kind of be as whole as I am. And I'm not going to be, what is, y'all are.
So sis, I got a question. So, for real. So you would find giving your significant other, your man, words of affirmation as signs that he is not whole?
No, I was speaking to his life, but I don't need you texting me talking about you here or you there, or things like. I just need somebody to be secure. Like, I'm gonna speak and I'm gonna encourage and I'm gonna build somebody up, but I don't have the time or the space for somebody who is so broken that they're not willing to heal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't. I already got, like, my life. I have a son who has autism. He pitch fits. Like, I don't have the time to I need somebody that's already where they need to be. I'm gonna help you. Like, we're gonna get from A to Z together. I'm gonna be that person that does everything I need. I'm going to even show you.
I know, Rodney. I had to take my glasses back off because it's like, go ahead, Jay. Say something, man. Shoot, get your braids. Shake your braids, Jay. Shake your braids, Jay.
You can't do it. Y'all stand the thing. And I'm gonna tell y'all what I think about you.
No, we not. We not. Don't put me in the same boat with her. Let me row my own canoe. Let me row my own canoe. Don't put me in the same canoe with her.
Listen, I'm ready.
These
I'm
are not
down. I'm
canoes.
feeling
It's
everything,
catapults.
but I can't, man. I look. Let me tell y'all the relationships or the people that I've seen in past times, like if you go to an outing, it's like I invited you. You didn't want to come. So what I just supposed to not go? Now you looking at my pictures talking about who is this? Who is this? Who is this person? Like, ain't nobody got time for that.
Ebony, stop laughing. Don't encourage her. Shoot.
Child,
Cause she look. Okay. Can I be honest? Can I be honest?
Please.
When I came home, I knew everybody else but Janatica until I actually looked at her and she said her name, and I was like, "Oh, that's Janatica." Cause I was gonna be holy, but now I know who that is. Boom! Skip this. It's off the table. Please stop. This is my thing. So let's go back to black marriages. Let's stick with marriages. Everybody wants to get remarried again. Everybody wants to fall in love. Everybody wants to have a person. Agreed?
Yeah.
Cool. In that, there's going to be ups, there's going to be downs, there's going to be ins, there's going to be outs, and there's going to be times where it's going to be 60, 40, 70, 30, 80, 20, 90, 10.
Yeah.
With all that being said and done, everything that she just said, you're going to probably wind up having to do somewhere in the course of your relationship. So if you say you don't want to do it now, are you letting go of marriage? Or you just want a person you can travel with? You know what I mean? No real commitments. You know, you want a fly buddy? You know, we go on cruises. Hey, we go on a couple of cruises. We went to the we went to the bar together. But when we landed, he went his way and I went my way, and that was it.
No, Jay.
Jay, stop putting up notes.
Because here it is. I will, and the thing is, and you're right, marriage is one of the most selfless decisions one can make. And that is so true. And that's why I'm saying, like, y'all know me, Ebony them know, like, I am a lover, a giver. Like, I just consume so much, pouring and pouring and pouring into people that I need some. Here's this bowl.
Illustrate.
I need to give y'all what's running over out of the bowl. I cannot empty this bowl right here, giving and pouring everything that I have inside of me, trying to build somebody else up. Like,
you're right.
At some point, it has to be we have to be able to do it together. And then when it comes to the finances, when it comes to all these different things, everybody's hands raised. Like, I believe in whatever it takes to make 100%. But if from the beginning, all these red flags, I ain't got time for them.
Okay, see, you didn't say red flags. You just said what you wasn't gonna do, what you ain't doing this and this. You might just hey, Jay, Ebony, go ahead, because she didn't mess up her whole thing. Go ahead, Coach Ebony Lachelle. Yes, that's you. Go ahead.
Kim had her hand raised first.
No.
I'm sorry. We're going to go to Coach Ebony Lachelle first.
I think that while I totally agree with ministering and giving from your overflow, I have learned to make firm boundaries that allow me to do that, which in turn, people call me, say I'm mean now. I've been called self-absorbed. But going to the comment that said that marriage is one of the most selfless decisions, I've told this to people several times. If you give from a selfless place and your partner also gives from a selfless place, the actions are instantly reciprocal because they're loving you from that place of selflessness. You're loving them from that place, so they're going to do things, because people want to be in a space where it's comfortable, but that's not a place of solid comfort. in my opinion, is I'm doing something that I know is I don't have time for this, but because I have made a commitment to this person, I'm going to do this because I know I love them and I know that they need it. But they're also doing things for you that they know that you need. So I feel like in that space, you fill each other back up. So what I have poured out, they're going to pour back into me because we have created an atmosphere of reciprocity. That's how I am looking. And that I treat my friendships like that as well. My friendship and my what? Jonathan?
I'm saying reciprocity. That's all I said.
Because I
Rodney, Rodney, you have I'm sorry, Ebony, were you finished?
I was.
Rodney,
Jay being rude.
I had my hand up because so remember when I said I was gonna share something, but we got to come back to it, right?
Mm-hmm. We back to it.
So here's the deal, and anybody that knows me know I'm raw, I'm uncut. You know what I'm saying? Like if I did it, then I did it. If I didn't do it, then I didn't do it. Right? So I was the guy who was like, yo, I'm begging and begging and begging and begging you, you know what I'm saying, to do what I need you to do. 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 All the while, that is degrading me. I'm feeling less and less like appreciated, loved, all these things. And so, you know, pretty soon what happens is the enemy comes and whispers in your ear, hey, why don't you go see if you still got it? Just see if you just go see if you still got it.
Preach the word, Reverend.
Clearly, it ain't happening at the house. So why don't you go see if you let me just you ain't gotta just test, just put your finger in the water, just test the water a little bit. And
Shut up. Tabo.
A mighty north wind came and blew a brother in the water.
I got wet. I got it.
And so right. So listen. So now I remember vividly when my wife, we were boyfriend and girlfriend, and I took her to Atlanta for my birthday trip, right? Mm-hmm. And so I was like, yo, I'm going to tell you something that I've been keeping secret, but I'm going to take a chance with you, and I'm going to tell you something. She was like, what? I said, I've grown to know that people, generally, females can't handle my truth. I'm not going to say the truth. I'm going to say my truth, right? So she's like, oh, I mean, you know, what's your truth? Da, 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 da. So I'm like, hey, listen.
I'm a wild boy.
I don't cuss. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't party. I don't got no homeboys like to hang out with. All this stuff. All my eggs are in one fornicative basket. Okay. So, having said that, if you got to know what you're getting, right? So I'm gonna take a chance, and I'm gonna be honest. And I told her about 2 of the women, and she lost it. She lost it. And now I'm in Atlanta, like, yo, boy, I can't wait to get this joker back home. I cannot wait. And her best friend, because it's a 4-hour drive from Charlotte to Atlanta. We leave in Atlanta. Her best friend called her and told her, because they talk all the time. And she said, her best friend said, well, best friend, he could have not told you. So give him a chance because at least he was honest. Now I'm thinking to myself, I'm honest, and this is what it got me. I will never be honest with another woman again. I'm outside, cuz I'm never being honest. In that car ride home, she said, you know what, Rodney? I'm sorry. It was just a lot to take in. It was just a lot. But I'm willing to do it. And now, I mean, we on Facebook, what you see is what you see. And now I feel, like I said, I was so happy because now there's nothing that I hide from her. There's nothing that, you know what I'm saying, like she doesn't know. There's nothing, you know what I'm saying? Now, if I was hiding that though, imagine if when trouble comes in this marriage, I am a pro. You hear what I'm saying? I am a pro at testing the water. And I will stand on my grave and say, it is truer words have never been spoken. What you won't do, somebody else will.
Yeah, mighty.
What you won't do, somebody else will. I don't care if you think it's stupid, naive, crazy. No, what you won't do, I guarantee. And I probably know some people that'll do it.
Wait a minute.
Okay, Jay.
Yeah.
Okay, Jay. Yeah.
Jay, the only one ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, Jay.
You've been holding up notes and writing notes. Let's go.
I'm listening.
Say, Jay.
I heard you like a young.
Whoa.
That was not what I just said.
Stop time.
Say, Jay, tell your truth.
Pause. Whoa. So y'all know I'm like 30 and married to somebody who's 10 years older than me.
Yes, we know.
So say, Jay, I heard you like them old.
Old.
Why is y'all doing Jay?
Be quiet.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go. I don't like that.
And the dynamic is different because a whole lot of things.
Give us three examples.
Rhonda, we need you to turn on your light.
I can see him on the God.
He blending in with this shirt. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Robert.
You're deflecting.
He said we need 3 examples. So what's your
You're deflecting.
So dynamic is different because, of course, so she being 10 years older, there was already a child involved. So I'm not only coming in as husband, I got to come in as dad.
How old were you when y'all married?
How old am I?
30.
30.
About
27.
27.
So 3 years. Okay.
20.
So she was 37. You were 27.
It's been 3 years already.
I know, right?
27.
Yeah, really?
How old was the child?
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
she was about 10, wasn't she?
My baby 13, so she was 9 at the time.
Okay.
Well, when we met, she was 9. When we got married, she was 10.
She was 10.
And I like
I
that.
remember
How
the
he
fact
just,
was about
my baby.
My
child.
baby. Easy.
Yeah,
Rolled off
you
the
know
tongue.
that.
So that dynamic was different. Because it's like it's putting on 2 hats now at one time, and then throw in, all right, you somebody's pastor too now. So there's all of this learning how to balance marriage and family with pastoring, with school, with working full time. Like it's a different dynamic. So that's one. The second part was, okay, we married. You have a child that I have to be dad to because her dad not there. Boom, we got our own child now. And when we told our daughter, hey, you got a sibling coming, you know what happened? She bust out crying. She bust out crying because her dad, her biological dad, he got married and had another son, and all of his time went towards that son, towards that marriage, and kind of pushed her off. And now she's feeling like, well, the same thing is going to happen because there's another child involved. Guess who got to fix that? Me. Me.
So it activated her trauma.
Reactivating trauma. So that was what? One child already involved. Adding the child. let's add being a pastor
yeah,
into a woman who has a Catholic background at that. So I'm Baptist. My wife grew up Catholic. Her mom is still Catholic. She practices Catholicism. By the way, let me just go back to how we met, and then I could kind of bring this up to speed because everybody always asks the question, well, how did y'all initially meet? I buried her brother.
You did who?
I buried her brother. I got called to do a funeral, and it happened to be the funeral service of her brother. 2 days later, or a day later, 2 days later, she inboxed me, telling me thank you, did a wonderful job, this and that and third. It moved from there, conversation, going eat out, and then progressively going on. That's how we met. Here we are 3 years later. And so you have somebody that's a young pastor that's kind of high in demand, working full-time student, but we also have 2 children. And on top of all of this, you're 10 years older with health crisis, some health issues. So my wife has Crohn's, and it started early with her dealing with the internal organ deficits that she has to go through because of the Crohn's. So now we're dealing with heart complications and all of these things going on. So there are days where I am, because I got to be Superman and put on husband, daddy, pastor hats. I'm in my office currently. There are days I'm just in here. I'm not working. I'm not watching TV. I'm not listening to music. I'm not even praying. I'm just here.
It's hard for you to be Jay. Like, where's
just to be? Like, y'all, I have been. This is probably the most I've laughed in a long time.
Yeah.
Just being able to be in this setting and be with brothers and sisters who I know that know me, and I'm able to be myself without the burden of daddy, papa, husband,
pastor.
I'm glad that you were able to be yourself tonight and to get a laugh. That what you were saying is very touching, like to all those things. And I don't know. I was like, I didn't come to cry tonight.
I know, right?
Pause.
That
Pause.
was
Let me say this though.
moment.
Let me say this. Pause. Because y'all asked the question to those who are divorced if they would get married again, and these Negroes say yes. I'm telling you right now, hell no, I'm not doing it. No. Well,
that's why this one is gonna last forever for you.
But Jesus
what marriage
Jesus is going to have to come from heaven with manna and the oil of God and cooling water.
Come on, Lee.
And his big
cooling water. That's trauma speaking.
And tell me.
That's trauma. Cooling
that's
water. That's
trauma. Cooling water for
Hush, Jay. I'm being serious.
No. That ain't trauma. That's Jay.
Yes, it is. No, baby. That's trauma. That's a traumatic response. And what I am saying is I understand. I hear you. I understand that. But what you are describing, that's a traumatic event. And while I am not going to diminish anything that you have said, that is actually the life that most women live on a day-to-day basis. But that's also traumatic for us. Now, what I would highly suggest to you is while you are living and going through it and living and breathing and eating and swallowing that trauma, you need to go talk to somebody. While you're doing it, you need to talk to somebody who can help you digest that, help you to chew it and not swallow it. Because, baby brother, that's trauma. And it's okay that you are experiencing that, because when you get married, you don't expect to jump in to doing those things, even when we think we know what it is, but when we go into it, you don't know what something is until you actually get in there. Baby, I want you to go talk to somebody. Listen to your sister. Go talk to somebody. Yes, sister.
And to have to immediately jump into for better or for worse. Like,
yes, because you jump right into for better or for worse. That's hard.
You excited with that thing.
This
is what I want to say, y'all. This is what I want to say. And I promise y'all I won't say nothing else after this. Since we dived into this situation and conversation outside of Rodney, and I love that for you. Let me just say, as your sister, I don't know what you went through in the past, but your present, I love it for you.
Baby, I love it.
For you. But listening to, and this ain't no judgment, y'all. This is just me. I have a responsibility to be honest. Listening to Jay, Lil J, Big J, Janotica, and Ebony came back around and she put that thing in a cup. It's so much trauma.
Yes.
That's not God, y'all. We, even as early as Genesis, it said that it is not good for man to be alone. But do you see how our experiences from the past have come in and allowed us to kind of close ourselves off to everything that God really wants to give us? You done set your mind up to believe and done put all of these rules in place as to what you will not deal with going forward in relationships. Do you realize how much you may be blocking your blessings by still trying to put future situations and level it out with your trauma in your past? That's not your job. Those things come to bring you wisdom, and yeah, you take bits and pieces with you in your future, but you cannot allow your past to dictate your future, because you're going to be just what the enemy wants you to be, by yourself, alone, and slightly miserable. We all got exes, y'all. And if it was a perfect situation, we would still be in it. You got to learn how to take the bitter with the sweet. You can't take, just because that last relationship was bad, you can't take that and base your next relationship off of every bad thing that was in that relationship. You got to take what pieces that you learned, adjust, adapt, and move forward. I refuse to allow my current relationship to be based upon what I went through in the past. That ain't fair to that man.
That other person still got control over you and baby.
Exactly. He didn't do that. He didn't do none of the things that I endured in the past. So yes.
Wait. Stop, Elder. Can you bold that? Can you put that in bold right there?
Ebony has control of it. I'm just saying, it's so much trauma here.
Type it in the chat and put it up there.
Please type it in there. He did not do.
It's so much trauma in just this conversation, and we be feeling like we be needing to do this for other people. This right here is really for us. I don't care who showed up tonight. This is for us. Janotica, Jay, Lil J. Y'all got to let go of that trauma. If you ever want to be happy, if you ever want to move forward, if you ever want to be fulfilled, and I'm gonna take Lil J out of this. I'm talking to Janotica and Big J now. Y'all started off, y'all sounded so profound, but all I heard was broken, cracked, and confused. No. As y'all sister, I'm not gonna ride with it.
Hey,
I'm just not.
Watch this. Jay said, I am now associate pastor. Did you catch that?
I did. I did.
Right, and Jay be full of it.
And one of the things that I tell in my relationship counseling classes is, husbands, love your wives like Christ loved the church. Guess what the church done? Chose Barabbas. That's what the church did.
Then they do it.
So when your wife choose somebody else, you got to roll with it, my guy.
Eat them up, Rodney. Eat them up. Eat them up.
Let's say something tonight.
That's what it say. And I had to learn that. Like I had to learn that in my divorce. I'm talking about, man, listen, in my divorce, I went through, I was at the gym 2.5 hours a day. You hear me? 2.5 hours a day. When I started the gym, I was 364. When I met my now wife, I was 279, and it was all no drugs, no surgeries, no pills, no nothing. It was all just me working. And I'm like, man, God, you got to help me. You got to help me, because if you don't help me, I don't know if I'm gonna be good enough for anybody. Now, physically, I'm gonna look good. I'm gonna even smell good. I got a little bit of money. I got 2 pennies to rub together. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna be as toxic as a cup of acid.
See?
Until God had to deal with me and my mess and my trauma and my drama. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy come in the morning. Weeping may endure for a night, but trauma pulls up a chair and stays a while.
You know what? You're right. Rodney, you done said something, my brother, because trauma pull up a chair and it make an excellent bed.
And it don't put, it might start off with pulling up a chair, but maybe eventually that thing gonna make a whole bed.
I just said it makes an excellent bedfellow.
It's gonna make a whole bed.
It stay there with you. It eat away at you.
And it's not the intent of Christ. Like, that's all I'm trying to say. I'm gonna shut up. I ain't gonna say nothing else. But it's just not the intent of Christ for us. It is not good for a man to be alone.
Well, Shanika said she never heard Coach JB this quiet.
Hey, you ain't have to repeat what she said, though.
My sister, right now.
You have to say.
I looked at that. I was like,
that's the same for me. I'm just taking it all in. Usually I have a lot to say, but tonight it's like, child, it's one of these. I don't even know what to say.
But see, this is my thing. This is my thing, and it's funny that all the arrows I blame Janatica, but anyway, it's funny how, because God woke me up this morning, like 3 something this morning, and he said, I need you to let go of the things that's holding you back, because there's some things in this next for you that I need you to be ready for. So I need you to go back to what you were doing before. And that means you're going to have to let go of some stuff, and you're going to have to let go of some people. And I need you to come back to where you used to be, because where you used to be is where I need you to be, so I can be able to take you to where you got to go.
We're going to talk about that after this.
Okay, so.
No, but here's the thing, though. But going back to the Black family, because I know that's where. I'm sorry.
About the Black family, I just got this real quick question, because you know.
Go ahead.
No.
I mean, you shut me up to say the question. Now you're not gonna say the question.
You're gonna pose it right though, because we here, we tracking, we sisters. I get you, girl, when you're right. Let that thing on out. You gonna pose it right,
Prophet.
Ooh.
Considering how you interact with the people, and that you are comfortable in the letting of people go, how do you propose to move from A to Z?
Pull Shanika comment up again, because I ain't never heard this man this quiet in my life.
Don't do my brother. Don't do my brother.
She's trying to find it so she can pull it up. That's how dirty she is.
All I'm saying, y'all.
It's I don't have too many other comments. Let me.
But no, for real.
I mean,
all I'm saying, y'all, is
let the prophet answer.
Oh, okay.
Son of man, can these dry bones
live? He needs some milk. I don't think he's an answer.
You gonna find it and put it back up? What? I swear.
Son of man,
I swear.
Prophet Coach J. Hart. Associate
pastor.
Associate pastor.
We need an answer.
Well, what's the question?
How, considering you don't really like people, and
don't say that out loud.
You don't.
You don't mind cutting folk off and just not, responding.
You worse than me.
How do you plan to go from A to Z back to where you said God had told you to be? But considering all things, how you plan on getting there? What self-work, what are you doing to ensure that you are a whole man, that you are healthy and healed, and so that you are not bleeding on God's people?
So I'm right. So I'm in the middle of writing this book, and it has brought up some stuff that I had to learn the hard way. Okay. I've learned that I've lost track of me trying to chase people, and I was always in it for the applause and not for the purpose. And I lost track of my purpose that God has given me to chase my personal purpose of trying to find someone. And I've allowed the hurt and pain of not being enough, or being told I wasn't enough, or even telling myself, I guess I wasn't enough. And it hurt because I had to realize and go back to what, like when we first started, all the affirmations and coaching that we were doing and stuff, and the stuff I wrote in my first 2 books, I was like, I can write it, I can speak it, but I can't do it. And that makes no sense. So I had to go back and do my first work again. And like my bishop said today, you've done the work. You've apologized. You've owned up to it. Now you have to stop wallowing in it, because you've done everything you're supposed to do, but you're yet still going back to it and holding yourself there. And I had to realize that I had to let myself go and apologize to self for waddling in mess that I created that he freed me from. Because evidently I liked it better there, feeling less than actually moving forward and saying and speaking and living everything that I preach and teach. So I had to
make me cry, God dog.
But it seems like sometimes we're always like that. It's easier that we can.
It's comfortable there.
Yeah, it's coming because it's like I'm helping people and people are getting, and it's like, well, what about you?
What about you? Yeah.
Like literally, like, what about you? I'm just saying, you're going to put me in, you're going to pull up comments and stuff that 20, 30 comments deep and stuff, and then try to go find it just to put me on blast again. Why not go ahead?
It's not about putting you on blast, though, brother. It's about accountability. We started this whole thing saying that this was a family reunion. So
we didn't start that. That was you and Rodney.
While we thank God for everybody that's present, I really feel like this conversation, it was for us.
It was.
We just got some brothers and sisters and brothers and friends that, they part of the family. But this was the beginning.
Is that cup purple or the juice in there purple?
Both.
Oh, Fabuloso. I hope it ain't Fabuloso.
So can I ask
you? Ain't no Fabuloso.
Can I ask a question? Pastor J. Are you
Lil
okay?
J. Lil J.
You
Lil
okay?
J on the tray.
Oh, I'm about to say, because apparently there's 2 kinds of J.
More than one. My bad. Lil J.
That was a Lil J.
Are you okay?
No.
We're gonna talk backstage.
Yeah.
And we'll do that.
And that's fine.
I'm gonna answer the question because I haven't answered the original question.
I don't know if I did either, but it don't even matter.
I don't even know what the original question was.
You had told us your answer, Kim.
The original question was, would you get remarried?
Would you get remarried? Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Yes, I would definitely get remarried. I while I have not had the chance to have a healthy marriage to walk out and live in, I absolutely believe in love. I believe in marriage. I believe that when two people decide to work together, that it will work. I believe that, and I can say early on in my younger days, I had totally bought into the fairy tale that, love conquers all. Because they teach you that love covers, they said love covers a multitude of things. But it's also some things that love don't cover. And you got to get in there. It's some things love don't cover. And you got to get in there. You got to work at it, because you have to love the covenant that you chose to make so much that you decide to get up every day and work and walk that thing out. And when both of those people aren't locked into that, then it's not going to work. And I also believe that, because they always say, well, wives pray over and pray and cover your unsaved husband, baby. Y'all got to want to work that thing together. And so I do believe that there is somebody out there for me that I can handle his quirks and he can handle mine, and that we can work it out. He can handle that I am a true AME, and baby, every time that meeting or that Zoom come on, I'm gonna be on it.
You got to be there.
You got to be there, because I have chosen to volunteer myself for that service. I'm a busy woman between school and motherhood and work and trying to be somebody's daughter. I'm busy, and all of those things take up a lot. And being a neighborhood nurse, Sister Ebony,
my toe itching on the left side.
Done such and such a thing. I'm a busy woman, but I know how to. But when you tell people that,
my throat itching,
are like, gargle with some green Listerine, that'll help you, okay?
I'm dead.
But just so I definitely would get married again. But I know I definitely have to have someone who understands the work of the church that I'm a part of, because I know that if a man isn't actively involved and doesn't understand what it's like to live the life of being an AME servant, that it wouldn't work.
It's gonna be hard.
well, I'm just saying, I said the same thing she said, and I got grilled. I hope somebody grilled her. Shoot. I hope somebody, Rodney Griller. Rodney asked her how to make a grilled cheese sandwich from scratch. That's what you asked her, something. Shoot.
I said the same thing Ebony said. Ebony did it in a different way, but it was the same thing that I was saying. Like,
me too. It was the same thing.
Jonathan.
We said the same thing because
Jonathan.
Y'all did. Then that's the problem.
You were hating so for that one, Kim.
What look at
Go ahead.
First of all, Jonathan, you gonna have to take your feelings off your shoulders tonight, because they ain't say nothing that you said.
Thank you, baby. Thank you.
We were saying the same thing, because what Ebony said is exactly what I was saying.
That's all I said.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
and that's the problem. Do y'all not realize what y'all said? Y'all both started off with giving us a list of requirements.
What I'm not gonna do.
I said what.
That wasn't me. That was Janetica. What she was. I ain't gonna do this. I ain't gonna do this. He can't do this.
Janetica had a whole list, though. Janetica had a whole list.
Thank you, right?
I said that.
Had a whole list. I was taking notes. I was like, God, dog.
It was kind of a what you call that? The table of contents to the book. That's what she had.
Because what I was
she was trying to tell us all the chapters.
Same thing means
Because
is that
no,
I'm
yeah,
not.
take,
No,
and
say
then you
no.
then you came back around after wandering around to say red
Come
flags. You should
on,
have led
Wanda.
with that,
well,
and it
but
might have been
see, that's what
okay
I'm saying.
if you would have
So,
led with that. It would have been okay. You didn't lead with that. You started with,
okay,
"I'm
well,
not
I
gonna do
did it
this.
wrong.
I'm not
Okay,
gonna
I
do that. I
apologize.
know how to make this
No,
home. I know how to do that, but I'm not gonna do that."
I'm not, and I'm
You
saying
and that
why,
and that
because if you
no.
and
got all
the
these red flags before we get started, I'm not gonna
again,
think that
But
God is
that
gonna.
comes, but do you
but
not understand where that derives from, though? Not.
but again, the other side of that was you didn't start by saying if there's red flags. Had you led,
Well,
all of
I'm
your
sorry that I
statements
didn't
were
leave.
saying these are red flags for me, and this is what triggers me, then it would have been better. But you started with, "I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that.
I ain't
I'm not
gonna
going to
do
do that."
I
And
said
guess
I
what? Look,
can't.
weeks
and
ain't
and
gonna
and,
do
and to
right.
any
I said
man
I can't do
to
these things.
to any man saying, "I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that," that man is going to say, "Well, okay, why deal with it?
No, so y'all
Why
got
try?"
me twisted. Y'all got me twisted. Y'all got me twisted.
Come on, untwist yourself, girl. Untwist yourself.
Y'all got me twisted.
Nah.
Let me
Not
untwist this press.
not not
Bet
now
you
Y'all
spit that
got
out,
one
not
Jay.
twisted
Bet you
now.
spit that out,
not
Jay.
now we keep sweat.
Y'all
Now
got
we
me
keep
twisted.
sweat.
Y'all got me all in this knot and these kinks. That's not what I'm saying.
Come
What
on,
I
straighten
am
it out.
truly
Straighten it out.
saying is this right here. I desire to be married again. I'm saying from the beginning, though, I cannot afford to deal with somebody that has all that trauma that they got going on. I can't heal the trauma.
But sister, you did not lead with that.
Well, I should
That's
excuse me.
what we're
I
saying.
apologize, but
That's
that's
what we're
basically
saying.
what I was trying to say.
This ain't
y'all.
no judgment. Nah, I swear to you, this ain't no judgment. This ain't no shade. And I'm taking it from the perspective that Jay is giving it from a man that is trying to pursue you, who sees you as a whole wife, as you described yourself. I'm a whole wife. A man that sees you as a whole wife initially. You didn't come out the gate giving that man nothing to work with. All you did was told him what you wasn't going to put up with. The man that God has for you, the man that God has designed and created for you, he already know and understand that. Now, there are going to be some kinks y'all going to have to work out. But when it's a man of God,
let me tell you.
God sent for you, you ain't going to have to start off with what you don't want.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do that, and I ain't gonna tell the man what I don't want. But if I see a red flag,
Let me tell you. The moment you
why is Jay got his back?
listen, because the moment you start with, "I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do that, I'm not gonna do
all
this,"
the men turned
out my
their head
bag.
and their ears and eyes. It was over. They didn't care because you already done started with what you did not want.
Jadaika, here's what I would say. Here's what I would say. You said a lot, but this is the one thing that stuck out to me. You said, "I'm not stroking his ego."
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Because your whole face changed.
Let my wife not tell me I'm pretty, not tell me.
well, that's a different kind of thing.
That's ego. That's ego.
No, it's not.
That's
That's
ego.
ego.
No,
James,
no.
I'm taking you out on
Y'all
a
got me
date.
bent.
If
I'm
I'm
like
taking you out
y'all
on a
got me
date,
bent like y'all elbows right now.
you said I'm not ego stroking.
Y'all got me bent like elbows.
Baby, Janotica, just listen to your bros, babe. Just be receptive. Just listen to the boys.
When I tell you what one woman won't do, another will.
Another will.
I cannot tell you how many women have told me, "Thank you for paying attention to me." And I can say something like, "Girl, you wearing that dress? Okay.
I'm gonna do all that.
What? You didn't say that."
No,
I'm gonna do all that.
But for me,
as long as you're gonna do all that, you with me. I'm with you. Hey,
I'm gonna do all that. I know how to do all that. I build you up where you've been torn down.
No man.
You build them up. Then build it up.
I will build you up where you've been torn down. I will do all of that. But what I'm saying is, it's just certain situations
that's not what you said, baby.
That ain't what you said, though, Sue.
You didn't say that.
I'm telling
no man.
So listen, wait, hold on, wait.
She corrected herself, so I'm with you.
Hold on. I think this was shut up, right? Shut up, right?
I have a
Turn the lights on.
responsibility as your sister to tell you the truth.
I think this is what happened. Yes, that's what you said, or that's what you intended to say, but you took a long time getting there to say it, and then you didn't say it in that order. You said it backwards. Mm-hmm. You started with the list of don'ts. And you can't start with the list of don'ts. If you would have started with, again, as I said earlier, hey, this is trauma, this is triggers, I can't do these red flags, I'm not going to be able to pour from an empty cup, so can you pour into me as I pour into you? And then say, because if you can't, then we can't do this, or I can't do that. Then we would have seen it differently. But you started with the, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that, and then went into, because they're red flags. And by that point, men, exactly, because we are of lesser words. We talk less, we hear less. This is why we take one sentence out of the entire page that you text and we say, okay.
And that's what y'all did. Y'all took that
but no, listen. Coming from a woman who has been broken, I understand your language. I'm not trying to knock you. I ain't trying to belittle you, but I am trying to encourage you to be the wife that I know you are and the wife that you know you are. Yeah. We cannot spit out negatives and expect a positive result. You just can't do it. That's not the law of attraction. That ain't how this thing works. Like Jay said, you started out with a bunch of negatives. How somebody supposed to work with that?
And by this point, I was feeling like Teddy P. Looks like another love.
All three of y'all was like,
about to let it go.
like y'all, she lost all three of y'all when she started spitting out what she could not do.
I said I could not do it.
I understand that, but Janotica, when he is your person, you don't have to continuously say what you won't do or can't
when
do.
He is my person. When he
you gotta give him a chance, sis. You coming out the gate like a bull.
I don't come out the gate like that. I don't talk like that. But once I figure it out, you ain't got long. I mean, I'm telling you, you really do not.
A bull in the China shop.
Jonica said you ain't got long, cuz
you don't. I ain't got time.
And I understand that, and I get that.
Ebony knows that straight up about me. How long they got that?
But so Ebony know that straight up about you. I don't. So I'm gonna tell you this. Just because you've always done a thing this way, don't make it right, sis.
You right.
Just because that's your norm, don't make it right. That's just what
Miss Janet said to you. Miss Janet said
this is the type of friendship that you discussed. Yes, we have to have friends to be able to tell us the truth and to pick us up, you know. And
I swear to you, I'm not trying to be mean, nasty, or rude, but because I care about you as a sister, and we ain't never met face to face, but I pick up your spirit. I know how genuine you are as a person, and I know what you desire. So I have a responsibility as your sister to tell you the truth. And your truth, you come out guarded and blocked already. How can you receive what God has for you when you don't already made up in your mind? You finna come up like a bull.
Because you know what?
In the China shop.
Let me just speak to the genuineness and the purity of heart that Janotica has.
I understand.
Okay? You know, like when we met, 2017, 2018.
Probably 2018.
2018, okay. We've been fast friends ever since. We met at an AME event because me and my good sis AME. Mm-hmm. We left friends. I think I was at her house like 2 weeks later. We've been friends since then. She has Janotica do anything for you. Mm-hmm. And speaking from, a place when you have been hurt and you have been in a dark space, is easy to be guarded.
Yeah.
I have been there. And so, that's enough on my good sis.
I understand and I respect it. And I understand you saying like not too much, but at the same time, on the flip side, you don't give me that grace. It ain't no being soft about me. You come out the gate on my head and you been that way.
I'm not on her case per se. I'm not on her case. I'm just trying to say.
Hold on, Jay. Hold on, Jay. That's her heart, and I get it. That's your good sis, and because she's your good
so you saying I ain't never handled you with kids?
You do, but it don't last. It don't tarry long.
At the family reunion.
Because listen here, I treat you with kid gloves as long as you allow me to treat you.
You don't walk kid gloves, bro. You come out throwing.
So y'all want me to be really nice and just waste my time?
No, but no. You say what you mean and you mean what you say, but sis, you have to be open to receive what you're asking for.
Open. I am.
You ain't say that tonight, though, baby. You was like, I ain't gonna do X, Y.
I said I ain't finna be doing. I ain't got time to be doing all that extra stuff.
You don't have, but when it's a real thing, baby, you don't have to. You ain't gotta say that.
Okay.
Her heart locked up. She won't let it out.
And I'm probably.
She won't let it out. It's locked up. She won't let it out.
Whatever, Jay. I'm good.
Jay, shut your mouth. You can't even talk because you can't
Jonathan, you got something to say?
My heart is not locked up, y'all. I promise you, it is open.
Right, now you look like you got something to say, big bro.
I
ready to receive.
Ready to receive. But I ain't.
Well, I would say this. I would say this. I get what Janatica is saying. I just joke with her. I was like, when the ego thing, but she cleared that up for me, so I'm good. I was just looking at the question, the thing screaming on the bottom of the screen, the state of the Black marriage, and it's crazy that this is what we have, and it's so love, and it's so raw, and so real. It's a trip. I mean, it's a trip, but it's a good trip though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a good trip.
Put your finger down.
It's a good trip.
Well, I'm just wondering. I'm wondering. Was there another question for the panel tonight? Because we kind of hung out on one question.
And I think that's where we needed to be. I think we tend to tarry on the question that needs the most discovery and expansion, and that's kind of where we've been.
I mean, and yes, we tend to do that a whole lot. I was just wondering if this was the sole basis of the.
No, this is just part one. Like, we're gonna have to do this again.
We don't need to do this again when I can tell y'all in chronological order the way things should be.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Janatica, here's why, Janatica. I'm not laughing at you because what they don't know, and we can discuss this on the next one, was when I was out there, I had 3 rules. Rule number 1, I don't go where I'm not invited. Rule number 2, if it's not yes, it's no. And rule number 3, we grown. Until next time.
In that order?
In that order.
Absolutely in that order.
Okay.
Look at you, Jay.
And this has been Christ Connection and Conversations. We hope you tune in next time.
Jesus is Lord.
Right. When we bring Jesus back to the conversation.
Jesus been here the whole time, don't trip. So listen, because the time is far spent, and we're gonna have to have a part 2 and maybe a part 3.
I enjoyed y'all. And I'm
gonna say this while we're here, Janatica. Please don't feel like I was picking on you.
I
have a very strong compassion
personality.
I do. And I
Yeah.
just want us to have everything that God said we can have.
Discernment.
So please don't take it as
Reading.
on you. I'm not. I'm a hard sister. And that's
Of
just
course, that never crossed my mind. I
just had to say that because I know sometimes everybody don't know how to take me. I'm just a hard big sister.
Did you not see y'all say I came out like a bull? I'm tough. I got thick skin.
She a whole Taurus. She all right.
I am a Taurus, and y'all kept saying come out like a bull. I'm like,
no, but I just wanted to say that in this space, I don't ever want you to think I'm attacking you. No, I'm just really passionate about people that I care about, and I just really want us to get everything that God has for us. And sometimes I be feeling like the enemy be having us messed up. And so as your sister, when I be feeling like the enemy have us messed up, the fighter, the Detroit girl in me gotta rise up. Like, hey, this ain't what we finna do. So it's all love. I promise you. I'm not trying to be hard, but that's just my heart.
No, definitely. I don't think so.
Hey, can I say one more thing before we leave?
No, crazy. I want you.
No. I ain't never heard Coach J this quiet.
That could we ate him up.
Why everybody else get quiet?
This has been Pick on Coach J and Janotica night tonight. Y'all got us to talk first, and then boy, we talked, and boy, y'all done,
you know what?
Y'all done baptized us tonight.
No, Jonathan likes to.
Well, hold on, wait. What you
I'm talking. Jonathan likes to pull and extract things from other people.
He do.
And doesn't respond in kind. This is an environment where we are open and transparent, and part of really being open and transparent is sharing what you have gone through. And tonight it was time for him to share, because Kim and I have shared and cried and everything.
Done told all our business over these years, huh?
Over these years. And it was time for him to pay the piper. I love you. I love you, Jonathan.
We still ain't through. That inbox gonna be jumping tonight, huh?
And you know what? The next time, we're gonna get into I really want us to dive into and dissect how we feel the church adds, takes away, or doesn't do anything with encouraging marriages, divorce care. We speak a lot about that, but I kind of want to dive into that next time.
So can I ask a question? I know this is really random right now. What y'all doing next week?
We got
It depends on the day.
We got a game night next week.
It depends on the day. What day? Like next Sunday?
So
next Sunday.
Next Sunday?
Yeah.
Well, not got a game. She said they got a game night next Sunday.
Okay.
We're gonna be on the game night too.
We gotta be AME.
And y'all gonna be on the game night 3, 4, 5.
Wait.
So that would be March the 2nd. What y'all looking at? March the 2nd, y'all.
Wait, March 2nd?
That's a
Hold on, I got to pull up a calendar.
Yeah,
while we're pulling it up, I want to thank everybody for all of their
made a glory.
Hold on, Kim, Rodney trying to talk.
I was saying while we're looking at dates, I want to shout out everybody on Facebook who gave us feedback and these comments. I am still crying laughing.
It has been great.
It has been a great night. I'm excited. I didn't think we was gonna be on this long, and it has been a great night. I was tired before we came on, but now I'm all right.
Wait, is this her first time on with us? No, she said she didn't think we was gonna be on this long.
Us as a group, but not
as
all.
This her first time with
I've been on with Jay before. Lil Jay, I've been on with him before. I've been on with Coach Jay. I don't think I've been on with Rodney.
Well, how long ago did that been?
Coach Jay said he didn't know who I was. It's been a long time, about 3 years, Coach Jay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, I didn't have no hair then.
Well, it's wonderful to meet you.
It's good to meet you too, Rodney. Reverend Rodney.
Rodney.
Just Rodney.
Everybody just
Look, Jay, they say you're too quiet, brother.
Jay, they got question marks behind your name.
Associate pastor, prophet, bishop.
Her comments have taken me out of here. You hear me?
Father Teresa.
Cause Jay got a slick mouth. He always got something to say.
So are we doing March 2nd?
March 2nd.
I ain't got nothing to do.
I ain't got nothing to do either.
I don't think I got nothing to do with it.
I'll probably be real holy that night. That's my communion Sunday. I try to be real holy. Try to maintain.
You better be done woe off by the time you get home. Rodney, you good for that night? You checked your calendar?
Yep, I'm putting it in now.
Okay, we'll see y'all March the 2nd.
I'll see y'all first next Sunday on the game night. How about that?
Right.
What kind of games we gonna play?
We gonna play some good games.
Yeah, I gotta get some more cufflinks too.
Rodney, can I ask you the question my niece asked my brother-in-law?
For sure.
Is we still on live now?
Okay, well, no. I
Okay.
told you into that. I thought she
Just hold on. Just hold on. This has been.
Now you got all the people wanting to know what the question is.
It ain't safe. It ain't safe. This has been You, Me, and the Trinity's Christ Connections and Conversations. You done already heard it. Meet us here. Sunday, March the 2nd at 2 p.m. Not 2 p.m.
Hey, That's Communion Sunday.
8 Eastern Standard Time. We gonna hey Tony.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, Tony.
Happy birthday. I think it's your birthday, or your birthday was yesterday or the day.
It was the other day. Happy belated birthday.
See, we need to pull some of them people like Tony James in. He can help us with this situation.
He ain't gonna say nothing.
Because they know I'm their little sister that's thriving and surviving.
Nika, just let Jay live, baby. He is through finish, huh? He done.
Baby, she's eating you up tonight.
Put us backstage.
Not bring your voice. She's on your case. Clock that.
Put us backstage.
I love y'all. Good night.
All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. We hope you got something from this. I would say we will try to be serious in 2 weeks, but we probably not because we're a little bit unserious. We just hope that you see the Jesus in us while we sharing our transparent lives. Love you.
Jesus.
Good night.
Say Drake.